Welcome to Seeds of Wisdom online lesson. During our last lesson, under simple sentences, we looked at the definition of a sentence, what a subject is, and what predicate is. Though we didn't go in detail, today I've come your way again to continue from where we stopped. At the end of this lesson, it is my hope that you should be able to construct a simple sentence. You should be able to identify subjects wherever you find one, and also predicate in any sentence you come across. It is my hope that sentence construction will just be easy for you. Before I continue, do you remember what a sentence is? The last time we saw a sentence to be a group of words arranged to make a complete thought. We also said that a sentence should contain a subject and a predicate. We gave some examples. For me to know that you remember what we learned, let's pick some examples. Sentence examples. I have here, the boys have come. The boys have come is a sentence, an example of a sentence. These are words put together to make a complete thought. So we say, by virtue of the understanding we get from the words that are read together, the thought that the words put together communicate to us, we have a sentence. Example 2. What is your name? What is your name? Communicate an idea. Speak to the listener. And we understand what the speaker is trying to communicate or convey to the listener. So we have a sentence here. We have how happy I am to see him. I am expressing my mood, the state I am in, the excitement that I felt when I saw my father or my friend or my long-time friend. You see? So when words are put together and there is an understanding or there's a sense, we say that we have formed a sentence. With this understanding, let's proceed to our next topic for today. That is simple sentences. When I mention simple sentences, something will come to your mind. If there is a simple sentence, then obviously there will be other forms of sentences. But today, my interest is in simple sentences. What is a simple sentence? A simple sentence is the one that expresses only one complete thought. Don't forget, when words are put together, when words are arranged for a complete thought, then you're talking of a sentence. And a simple sentence will simply means that there is an idea, just an idea. So I have here, it expresses one complete thought. That is the meaning. Okay, that's the meaning. Further, it has only one independent clause and no subordinate clauses. Later, in your studies, you come across what you call clauses. You have independent, subordinate, and other types of clauses that you come across. We are saying that because it communicates just an idea, it has only one independent clause, but no subordinate clauses. I won't talk much about that. Later you will understand what I mean by that. Let me give you a few examples of simple sentences. The first one I have here is Kofi washed his clothes. Kofi washed his clothes. You see, the idea in this sentence is one. What did Kofi do? Wash his clothes. Simple. The second example, she laughs loudly. What did she do? She laughed loudly. This is what she was doing. And the idea is just simple. So we are talking about a sentence that communicates just an idea or just a complete thought. Now, we have seen earlier on that a sentence should have a subject and a predicate. So permit me to go deep a bit to discuss what a subject is all about with you. The subject is the doer of an action, as stated earlier on. So in each sentence that we come across, the subject is the doer of an action, or the person, place, thing, or idea the sentence is about. So the bottom line is that any sentence you come across, the performer or the doer of the action is the subject, or the place, the thing, or a person that the sentence is about, talks about, is the subject. So in this, we can say that we have two forms of subject. You can talk of a compound subject and simple subject. Whether compound subject or simple subject, we are talking of the doer of the action in a sentence. Let's look at the examples we have here. Kofi, Mensah, and Adwata were learning in the classroom. Kofi, Mensah, and Adwata. They are the doer, they are the performer, and they are in effect the subject of this sentence. So Kofi and Amma, Kofi, Mensah, and Adwata, they become a compound subject. And then the predicate of this whole thing will become were learning in the classroom. So the subject, you have seen that. Let's come to the simple subject. Mr. Danso is teaching. Who is teaching? Mr. Danso. If you take away Mr. Danso, the remaining part of the sentence is what we call the predicate. So now our interest is we have Mr. Danso as the subject. We have Kofi Mensah and Adwata as the subject. And what is the compound subject? So the compound subject and then the simple subject. Can you try constructing just a sentence where you will see and underline a subject, whether a compound subject or a simple subject? Well done, if you have done that. Let's continue. The next on the list is the predicate. Predicate. What is predicate? The predicate of a sentence says something about a subject. The aspect of the sentence that talks about the subject is the predicate. In simple terms, if you separate the subject from the remaining part of the sentence, what is left is the predicate. It talks about the subject. Now, the verb or the verb phrase can be located in the predicate. You can't find the verb or the verb phrase in the subject, but you can find it in the predicate. So if you look at the example I have here, example 1. The king gave me 10 Ghana cedis. You see? Now, a king is the subject, and it gave me 10 Ghana cedis becomes the predicate. It is talking about the subject, which is the king. So, gave me 10 Ghana cedis is talking about the subject, which is the king. The next example is the students are reading their books. The students. So the students become the subject of the sentence. Are reading their books is the predicate because it is talking about the student. It's talking about the student. Okay. I believe with these few examples on the board, and then the examples I have given here concerning sentences, you will be able to form your own sentence. You should be able to define what a simple sentence is. give examples of simple sentences, and then also talk about the subject, identify subjects in sentences. You talk about compound subject and a simple subject, as well as the predicate in each sentence that you come across. I hope to come your way in our next lesson to discuss classifications of sentences. That's the various types of sentences that we have and examples that we can also identify. Until we meet again, until then, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos on